lots of people out there with some very clever ideas, and this one is also in that category. It's a new app, and if you're tired and you're a mum, there is a way to actually get rid of that fatigue for good. A South Australian mum is looking to tackle sleep deprivation head on with what's believed to be a very good brand new concept. Now, it's called My R&R. It's an online booking platform allowing mums of children 0 to 5 to book a hotel or holiday room by the hour to take a rest or a nap. Let's talk to the founder of this clever idea, Carissa Delou. Carissa, thanks for joining us today. Did you find it hard getting people to participate in this?
Hi, thanks for having me on. A bit of a shout out to my hubby who's excited for this one. Hello. I didn't find it difficult. No, my survey went out back in July, has received 117 responses so far, and 20% of those mums have said, yes, I'll do it. About 45% have said, oh, maybe, but who will watch the kids, how much? Real or perceived barriers might prevent them from being able to access it. And look, it's just blown up. Like, it's not initially my target market is me. Like, I need to lie down. I'm tired. But it turns out I'm not the only one. And it's not just for mums. It started out for...
All right. Tell us how this all started.
Okay, so it's winter. It's a COVID year. My mental health is not great. My counsellor made a special suggestion for my husband to take our children out, the two of them, 4 and a 1-year-old, by 8 a.m. every Sunday. And we agreed. We've got a very fair and, I guess, equal relationship in our house and home life. So he had no problem with that, but enter gastro, cold, someone's in isolation, the grandparents or the cousins who he was taking them to visit are in isolation, or it's raining. Like 6 weeks in a row, this arrangement that I had been so looking forward to and so desperately needing couldn't even happen. So after having a vomiting bug myself, like vomiting my diaper for 24 hours, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go. If you can't get them out, and I can't get peace and quiet, I'll go. So I called my local motel, who thankfully had a room available. I said, I'm begging you, I will pay you anything. And my husband's in the background like, not anything, turn down, it's our money. And I'm like, no, I'll pay anything. I'll ask my mum if I need it. So she said, look, you've got one room available, luckily, and you're not the only person who has asked me this week. And I was like, who else is asking? She said, a makeup artist. Someone needed a few hours to do their work. And yeah, you can have it. My daily rate for what they call in the hotel industry, day use, is $95. So you can come in, 8:30, reception's open, you've got to leave by 8:30. So I paid $95 for this 3 hours, and I got about 4 minutes sleep.
4 minutes?
Yeah. Look, it's not just sleep deprivation. I've got a bit of insomnia mixed in there, a bit of anxiety, which is not great, not conducive to having a nap. But the rest, as any mum who would know from giving birth and being up all night. Like, I don't think I slept for a week after the birth of both of my children. And they were beautiful home births, not traumatic at all. It's hormones. So I laid down, I listened to a meditation, I wrote in a book, I read, I scrolled on my phone, I had a hot cup of tea and peace. I went to the toilet by myself. And unfortunately, across the road is a playground where kids were screaming joyfully, but nonetheless screaming. And yet I had earplugs, yet I had an eye mask, aircon was set to perfect temperature. But that's not affordable to go somewhere regularly for $95, is it? For a stay-at-home mum or any regular person, it's not. So I thought, why is this so hard? Like, 1 hour would have been fine, but no one will give it to me for 1 hour for less than that. And there's Airbnbs everywhere. Like, my husband and I have been all around the world in Airbnbs, like Asia, Europe, Australia.
Sure.
Like, the spare capacity is there. And the share economy, as we know, like, in the beginning, people were like, no one will pay someone to go to Macca's to get them a coffee. Well, they do. So it's not that radical, is it?
Not really, no. And have you had a lot of interest from other people on this?
Yeah, so I've got 4 hosts on board. I've just had an investor and another host contact me since the advertise this article.
Yeah.
I've got a list of 20 mums who, in my initial research, said, I want to know what happens with this. So it's up to the community if they want to create a free account on Sunday when my app and website go live. Hold on, my son's about to grab a glass mug. Thank you. No.
Live radio. Yeah, that's lovely. Where'd you get the idea from?
It's literally Airbnb but hourly. That's what I kept telling my husband I needed. Like, I don't need a whole night, and I can't have a whole night because my son's breastfed.
Yeah.
We're very much attachment responsive parenting. I don't actually want to be away for a whole night. I also really need to just lie down. So, like, in a house where there's no lounges full of laundry, no dishes, no screaming children in my face or on my chest, you know, like,
Yeah.
it just needed to be in a quiet, restful space. And I have family here, my in-laws. All of my family are on the East Coast, but my in-laws here could help me, but they had young children too. So it's not like I'm going
Sure.
to get peace and quiet in their home. Same with my friends. I've made friends here who, most of them, are mums of young kids. So where do I go?
So you've probably started a trend here with a daily retreat for people who just need to take some respite and a bit of rest, haven't you?
Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it would be that frequent. For me, it wouldn't be daily. It's just going to be whenever
Sure.
Daddy can't get the kids out. So my first choice is to stay in my own bed, and I do, and it works great. It has been working really well. But I wanted to set something up for that time when I was sick, like physically sick and tired. And I was like, if I don't get this, I'm out. Like, I'm just going to quit motherhood.
So, when are you going to launch this My R&R app?
Sunday the 6th of November, which is the start of Perinatal Mental Health Week, the website and app, the online bedding platform,
Yeah.
goes live.
Tell me, when you've told your friends about this, what have they said to you?
Oh, it varies from when would I get the time to how would I afford it to who would have the kids to yes, I'm in.
Well, that's great.
Yeah. And when so look, I don't have all the answers. This is
right.
a community-designed, community-owned social enterprise.
All right, so if people want to get involved in this My R&R, what do they do?
Firstly, I need money. The Possible campaign is the whole reason I'm publicising it, because I don't have the capital. And I started a business program to get professional investment, but that's like in the future. And I need to reach my goal of $6,000 within 2 months. That's coming up in about 6 weeks now. I've only had, I'm not even halfway. Would you believe, even after this, it's blown up on my socials, it's blown up. Friends, family, random contacting me, which is great, and thank you for the interest and the support. But what I actually need is for people to put their money where their mouth is and help out. If people want the solution, if they want to support it, whether that's as a host, guest, investor, advertiser, whatever, it's for people who need it and want to help other people who need it. So
Have you had a lot of encouragement
please.
from your friends and family to do this?
Not so much my family. They think I'm crazy. But my friends, yeah. Oh, look, I've had a little bit of encouragement, but most of them are just like, don't know what you don't get it. How are you even going to, how's the Bible? What's the past
Sure.
prophet? Who would even do that? Like, a lot of people just going, you know, you're just going to get people having sex in rooms. And I was like, my solution is one guest. So for anyone thinking, oh, it's going to be for that, no, it's not for that. It's for one guest. And then a lot of other people have been saying, well, the cost of cleaning is too high. Well, is it? What's up, Max?
Well, I tell you what, you've been very creative, and we wish you well. So, Carissa Deleu's her name, and she's got a My R&R app, and it sounds very interesting, and I imagine that there'll be quite a bit of interest as well.